Yo. Sakura Owl versus Lady Butterfly. Cheap way to defeat her. Let's get it!
Lady Butterfly. Leave us.
Who are...
Do what must be done.
Yes.
Now then, son of Owl, shall we dance?
Now, as you see here, and as you read it here, there are many ways to approach this and defeating Lady Owl for those that is watching this video. And make sure you guys hit the like, share, and subscribe to the Hot Rod Gaming TV channel, like always. As you know, playing this for the first time, if those who have played it 5 years ago or playing now, Sakura is a hard goddamn game. Yes, but there's ways to go around certain bosses. This is one of many short, cheap tutorials that I've discovered. So take my word for it. As you can tell, the more her health drains, the more it's hard for her posture to recover. So the point of this to defeating her, besides parrying and dodge on stupid stuff, the main thing you want to do and focus is trying to drain her health as much as possible. So when you start doing the parrying and dodge, it's easier for a posture to grow much faster and harder to recover. So that's the strategy. And as you know, this is very difficult. Oh, so here's some gameplay now of the first stage I'm gonna show you. And I think I'm gonna show you the parry version, the harder version. Okay, what you're gonna see me is I'm going to parry all of her attacks. Watch closely. Now, as you know, when you're going through this game for the first time, the parry portion is very difficult because you have to watch and anticipate every move, and I mean every move. She's gonna move from various of slash to kicks, and you easily parry the kicks because the kicks are very predictable from left to right kick. And also beware of the timing when she does the stomp, the straight stomp, not the one she's in the air, but the stomp down. As you see, the parry grows as I keep parrying her her attacks. The posture starts to grow constantly. Now there's times that I attack her just to force her to start attacking me so I could easy parry, but the premise is this portion of the clip is to show when you start blocking and parrying, it grows the posture meter without taking her health too much. And this is the first stage because there's two parts of defeating it. The first stage, as you know, is the easy one where you just parry alone and you see the posture start to grow every time. And like I said, use attacks briefly to force her to attack you so you can parry every attack so her posture gets very weak. See, it's growing and growing. And red, when they hit red, there you go. Ah. Now that's the first section when you only use just parries alone. And as you know, this is again, I'm showing again so you can see it again. Because first time is not good, but repetition are a key. Watch. As she does that jumping, you attack her so she can attack you so you can start parrying all her attacks. Weaken her posture. Every parry. Now everybody knows when you parry, you have a better chance saving your own posture as well. But if you block, you weaken your posture every time. So attack, Attack me so I can parry you, so I can weaken your posture. Jump. Oh yeah, and be careful of the red caution sign, because you cannot Makuri counter kicks and punches. Makuri counters only used for swords and spears. Now repeat, Makuri counter is only used for spears and swords. That is it. That's the whole premise of the game. They never designed it where you can Makuri counter fists and kicks. I think that's how the game was designed for, to make you force you to only anticipate when to use certain counters. As you see, the posture keeps growing. Only thing I'm doing, guys, is parrying her attacks. I'm attacking and parrying to force her to attack me so I can parry her attack so I grow the posture. Her posture is growing. Jump over that. Again. There you go. See? Very simple. Very simple. Not that hard. That's only the parry portion of the video. Now I'm going to show you the things to avoid. And then I'm going to show you the cheap way. Let's get it. Now, these are things that you must avoid. One is when she's up in the air, avoid that, because once she grabs you, she'll go in a headlock position and stab you and take your whole life. Again. And again. And again.
A few moments later.
And again. I know this is annoying, but this is part of the scenes. Just enjoy the battle, I tell you. You die instantly with that. Just a side note. And you know, a brief commercial. Make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe to the channel, like always. You know, subscribe to the Hot Rod Gaming channel. You know, we have the clips, the videos, and gameplay. So now here, what you're going to see here, these here are strategies when you have the seeds. These seeds are designed, as you see in the bottom right corner, to ward off illusions. Because on the second part of the battle, as you can tell here, as I'm still fighting here, normally in the beginning part of the second battle, she'll call out her illusional spell. But sometimes if you start attacking her, she might not do that. It varies during the second part of this fight. And trust me, this is a very intense fight. This is not an easy game. Here you go. Now she's going to call her illusional spells. You see all these ghosts. And let me pause right here. For those that don't know, if you are running out of the meter on the lower end right corner, that cross, those are your spirit meters that you collect from vanquishing enemies. Keep an eye out on that. If you're very low, there's ways to get it back. Either you can go back and eliminate a couple of the enemies, and they'll give you that sometimes. Or if you come across this battle here with Lady Butterfly, when you only see her spirits, you could slash and kill some of the spirits, and they could automatically in return, some of them will give you a spirit in return to grow back your prosthetic arm. If you're low on prosthetic fuel, I call it. That's how I'm gonna call it, prosthetic fuel, because you're gonna run out prosthetic bars fuel, and you'll need that for the shuriken, because the shuriken in the next video is very essential in regards to dealing with her when she's airborne. Let's play. As you see, all the spirits died. But let's rewind that back, because y'all didn't see that. Let's rewind it back. Rewind it back. Look closely. This illusion spell comes. See that? Pause. Now I'm gonna use the what they call the illusional seeds to ward them off. And the best thing to when you have these seeds, make sure you're around enough of them so you could use the snap and remove the illusion spell. There. They're gone, see? They're gone. But let's keep in mind, sometimes you're not going to have access to this. So the second best thing, if you ran out of seeds, the next best thing, if you see the spirits, slash them and try to collect whatever spirits you're low for your prosthetic arm. And one important thing, this is very vital and very important. They will disperse once she calls out the illusion, and they're going to turn to firefly firecrackers, and they will attack you. So the best thing to do is to run around in a circle to avoid once the illusion spell is turned off, once she cuts it off. Just a side note. And that's the end of that. Now for the fun part, or what you waiting for, the cheap way to defeat her. Use the only slash alone that they don't tell you when, and I mean when they tell you when you first play this. Now I know a lot of people cover this and they tell you many strategies how to beat her, but this is how I beat her. Take notes. This is the most quickest and most effective way. Watch closely. Now, I'm going to pause right here. I let that run to let y'all did not pay attention. Do y'all pay attention what happened, what she's trying to do? If you notice, during the clip, I'm going to run it so you can see it closely. I'm going to show y'all. Slash. Slash. Wait till she does that. Slash, slash, slash. Now she probably will get around, but the point of why I'm doing only slash alone, to show y'all what's the purpose of this, is because, as you can tell, I'm blocking parrying because I'm anticipating when she attacked me, but I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on slasher. Why? Because if you notice, she is trying to attempt to jump and go into her illusion web snare so she could be airborne to do two things. The caution death grab or the throwing shurikens. So to prevent her from doing this, so she's always constantly doing this, because this is how the AI is so dumb, not smart, because the AI you can fool all the time. And I will bet my bank you can do this in all difficulties. The AI is going to try to do repetitive moves that's consistent. One is going to try to jump and hit you with the shurikens or the death blow. So the best thing to avoid that is use time your slashes. You do one slash, time, see she's going to hit, one slash again, time, hit one slash. And you always pay attention when she's about to crutch and jump. That's when you know you got her. Because when she does that, I mean she's trying to airborne and do those two things. So to eliminate that, you have to keep constantly slashing and slashing. I'm going to keep playing. You watch for yourself. See closely. She might get it, but that's fine. But if you look at her posture is weak every time I hit her like that when she's trying to anticipate a jump. And I just parrying block when I know she's about to use her foot or her teeth. Now that was slow and maybe I didn't get it. So you know what? I'm going to do a quick little rewind for y'all to see this again. Part 1 again. And trust me, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Hot Rod Gaming channel. Like always, always, always. Now, this is again, showing it again. Watch closely. See, she's trying to go in her jumping stance. I'm pushing her back. She can't jump because I'm slashing her. I'm timing one slash. It's constant timing when you're slashing. Just watch where her movements are. See? And I'm going to eventually back her into the corner. See, I missed it, but I could have got it right there. Watch. She's trying to get away from the corner. So the better you get in the corner, the better, because now she has nothing to do, because her whole premise of the game is trying to get you in an open field. I'm not going to allow her. See, I'm going to keep slashing one time, timing it when she about to jump, timing it, see, timing it. Well, she's now in the corner. I'm trying to get in the corner. Look. See that? Her posture is growing. She don't know what to do because the AI is confused. It's trying to do the thing jump up and maneuver, but I'm not allowing her. I'm putting her in the corner and slashing her. Don't worry about your health. Your health is good because she's not hitting you much. See? She's stuck. See that? There you go. Simple. That's the simplest way, cheap way. First stage. Now I'm going to show you the second stage. Same strategy. Now for this final one, the second part, like I said, if you don't have no seeds or anything like that, don't worry. Follow the same strategy, same things, rules apply. The only tricky thing with this one is that you have to run around and avoid the illusional spells because you have no more of this illusion seeds to kill them. So like always, pay attention where she's at and run like a circle. And if you're low on the what do you call it? The spiritual gauge, the spiritual gauge for recharging your prosthetic, just slightly circle around and try slash a couple of the spirits to hopefully they'll gain you one spiritual gauge so you could start filling up your what do you call it? Your prosthetic arm. But like I said, here we go again. I'm doing the same strategy, not changing. I'm not deviating from the strategy. I'll parry block one time after time we need it. Oh, and the fireflies, you gotta be careful because they will hit you. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the Hot Rod Game channel. So let's take a look. As you know, I had to fast forward this so you can see. But the second part is a little bit tricky, but still no problem. You follow the same strategy. It'll work all the time. No matter if she now introduced fireflies to push off, it's nothing because if your health is at a certain 75% or a little bit higher, you should be good if she fires the fireflies. That's nothing because they only take like a small portion of damage. The whole point of view is you're trying to lower her health and her posture. And every time we do one slash, one or two things will happen. Her health goes down and her posture starts to weaken when you do the strategy. Same strategy. Hit, she's about to jump, you hit, and there. That's the end. And that's how you defeat her. Shinobi execution. So that wasn't so bad now, wasn't it, guys? But like I said, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. It's a complicated, difficult game. I know this firsthand. I played it and trust me, I got addicted because it's so hard to fight these bosses. That's the premise of these games. If a game can't make you desire to keep playing over to beat a certain character and frustrate you, it's not doing its job. And mind you, this is the reason why this game got Game of the Year. It's not a coincidence why it got Game of the Year. Back in 2019, I believe, or 2020, because this game came out in 2019. But overall, this is a good game to get. You'll be frustrated at first. My only advice, and there's gonna be more tutorials on how to beat certain bosses because I'm gonna maybe do a little more. If you want to, if you like it, please leave a comment. This is good practice to understand how the gameplay works, and it's forcing you to learn the parry system. You have to learn it. You got to learn it. You have to learn to parry, dodge, attack when not attack, and it'd be better if you can know how to use the items, because the items will help the battle, but it will not determine you beating all the harder bosses. So that's pretty much it for this little short tutorial. I hope you guys find this useful. Like I said, Lady Butterfly was one of the hardest characters I fought so far, and I'm still in the game. But if you're a gamer, you want the challenge. That's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching. Take care.